The fight hadn't even started, yet somehow it already felt over. No punches, no blood, no bell, just silence. Then Mike Tyson appeared. A black towel, no smile, no emotion, just a cold stare. For a few long seconds, the entire arena stopped breathing. Years later, several opponents described that walk to the ring as one of the most intimidating moments of their careers. So here's the question. How did one man become so feared that world champions looked defeated before the opening bell? Most people think it was because Tyson hit harder than everyone else. They're wrong. Power alone doesn't create fear. Something else does. To understand it, you have to go back to Brooklyn. Long before the championship belts, long before the sold-out arenas, Mike Tyson wasn't a legend. He was a troubled kid, small, angry, bullied, getting into fights almost every day. His future looked painfully predictable, until one man changed everything. Cus D'Amato. He didn't just teach Tyson how to box, he rebuilt the way Tyson thought. Cus believed that every fighter feels fear, every single one. The difference is what they do with it. While others tried to eliminate fear, Tyson learned to carry it, to control it, to turn it into fuel. Day after day, thousands of repetitions, relentless discipline, explosive movement, every slip, every hook, every combination. Repeated until thinking disappeared, and instinct took over. Soon, the knockouts came, then more knockouts, then faster knockouts. The legend grew with every fight, and something unusual started happening. Opponents weren't just studying Tyson. They were listening to the stories about impossible power, about frightening speed, about fights ending before people had even found their seats. Little by little, his reputation entered the ring before he did. By the time Tyson became the youngest heavyweight champion in history, many opponents had already built an unbeatable version of him inside their own minds. That invisible opponent was often harder to fight than the real one. Because fear changes everything. It slows your reactions, clouds your decisions, steals your confidence. And against someone as explosive as Mike Tyson, one moment of hesitation could change an entire fight. That's why people remember his knockouts. But that's not what made him unforgettable. What made Mike Tyson different was that he made people afraid before the first punch, before the first bell, before the fight had even begun. And that is why the boxing world didn't just respect Mike Tyson. For a brief moment in history, it feared him.